Percy in his own POV. Percy in everyone else's POV. The half-bloods who died because of him. Luke arriving in Elysium after sacrificing himself. Kronos, the Titan god of time, possessing the body of a half-blood who's near invincible with the curse of Achilles. Rachel's hairbrush. Meanwhile in the Athena cabin. Just got serious. Give Percy a straight answer to his questions. Or, draw 25. Literally every character in the first book. Hating Annabeth cause she's weak. Hating Annabeth cause she saves Percy's ace. Percy Jackson and the Olympians fandom. The employee at the Vegas casino, after offering me a lotus flower, I trust you are going to enjoy your stay. Nico, she's not even my type. Percy, what? Excuse me? I'm everyone's type. Strongest weapon or tool? Riptide, 11%. Annabeth's cap, 0%. Leo's belt, 5%. Rachel's blue hairbrush, 77%. Kronos scythe, 2%. Other, type it in comments, 2%. I love democracy. People who want Unbound Chai vs Lusna Cedar. People who want Harry Potter vs Percy Jackson. People want the Nana from Madagascar vs the Grandma from Coco. If Percy and Sadie were to have a child. Sass. Zeus from Percy Jackson on throne. I see no god up here. Zeus, other than me. Percy Jackson fans, when you say you don't like Percy Jackson. Everything the light touches is the Riordan verse. What about that shadowy place? That is the 2010 and 2013 movies. You must never go there. Percy when he was claimed. Deal with it. POV. Rick Ridden cancelled season 3. Second grade me when I find a pen. Percy Jackson. Leo, if you want coal for Christmas and you've been bad, does Santa give you what you want or do you just get nothing? Piper, Leo Shutter. Annabeth. No, he's got a point. Percy, I'm pressing this. Cause it's blue. Destroy the world. Whenever a spider gets into the Athena cabin. Well, hello again friend. They say Perishal is the best ship. Percy, I spent the whole quest with Frank and Hazel as the third wheel. Grover. When person tells you, I'm Percy Jackson #1 fan, I loved the movies. Peace was never an option. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Percy Jackson. They're the same picture. Sharon and the rest of the gods. Why is it, when something happens, it is always you three? Annabeth. Grover. Percy. Percy Jackson and Draco Malfoy crossover. Poseidon will hear about this. The Athena cabin. We saw a spider. I want to check out the Harry Potter books. Best I can do is Percy Jackson. Maybe an Artemis Fowl. Final offer. This onion won't make me cry. I can see the stars again lady. Percy Jackson and the Olympians fans. Teacher, we are learning about the Greek gods. The kid who read all the Percy Jackson books. Huh, your name's not on our list. Of course not, because I don't belong here. I made the Percy Jackson movies. Make movie anything like books. Creators of Percy Jackson movies. Change everything and tick all fans off. Creators of Percy Jackson movies. Annabeth. Rachel. Hey, this girl is half god. See. Nobody cares. Billy. What have you done? The Percy Jackson movies were better than the book. Aim for the head son. Harry Potter series. You always act like you're better than me. Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. I'm better than you. Only Percy Jackson fans will understand. The Percy Jackson movies are great and accurate. Read up, unbeliever. Stop sending your kids on quests to their adult. Or, draw 25. Greek gods. Disney's Percy Jackson. Reboot series. Improved divisive characters. Amazing plot story. Saving franchise. 20th Century Fox's Percy Jackson. Dumb movie adaptation. Low budget, horrible divisive characters, dumb plot story, ruined franchise. Teacher, today we are learning about Greek mythology. The kid who read or watched Percy Jackson. Signature look of superiority. The kid who actually studies Greek mythology in their free time. I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. Teachers, we are starting a Greek mythology unit. Smart kids. Oh, I know everything about this. Percy Jackson readers, you dare oppose me, mortal. Octavian. The Percy Jackson and the Olympians fandom. Nico D'Angelo buys McDonald's. The entire Percy Jackson fandom, a core memory. Saying that song is from TikTok has the exact same energy as saying that the Olympian gods are characters from Percy Jackson. He's out of line, but he's right. Luke realizing this Nimrod is the chosen one. The Avengers. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. The Battle of New York. Hunger Games. Percy Jackson. My friends debating which is better. Peter Johnson and the energetic zigzag stealer. Percy Jackson and the Olympians movies. Capture the flag happens. They look for magic pearls. Luke has the bolt. How dare you? How Rachel Elizabeth dare you? Percy Jackson fans when someone said they like the movies. Can I copy your homework? I'll help you with it. Yeah, sure. Bold of you to assume I did the homework. Lol, nope. Wait, we had homework? No way in Hades. Percy Jackson book series. Percy Jackson movies. Who would win? The immortal omnipotent god of war. One dyslexic 6th grader. Percy Jackson and the Olympians fandom when Jason died. Percy Jackson normally. Percy Jackson if they got rid of all the scene detailing. When you realize there will be new Percy Jackson fans who have never heard of the books. When someone ships Percy and Rachel. Zeus in Percy Jackson. Zeus in Green mythology. Zeus in Thor, Love and Thunder. Bring back the dead by stereotypical magic. Nico D'Angelo. Bring back the dead by McDonald's Happy Meals. Nico D'Angelo. They must have both been born on a highway, because that's where most accidents happen. Hi, are you the director of the Percy Jackson movie? Disney Hercules exists. Me who reads Percy Jackson. Amazing. Every word of what you've just said is wrong. Rick Riordan writing Trials of Apollo. I'm going to create a children's book that is so LBT. Well written, structured, original joke. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Damn. Wheeze. Annabeth. Percy. Grover. We gotta go see Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters. No. Rick Riordan is involved in the Percy Jackson TV show. The teaser trailer is out. It's gonna be coming out in 2024. It's gonna be coming out in 2024. Halo. Percy Jackson. Having terrible on-screen adaptations. 3 rules. No wishing for doubt. No falling in love. No bring back dead people. I wish for the Percy Jackson movies. There are 4 rules. If Mal from Descendants were in Percy Jackson, she would be a half-blood. Change my mind. Chiron. This is a very powerful weapon. Percy. Pen is pen. Other fandoms. Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Monsters in battle seeing a kid in an orange t-shirt. Oh no. Herm's trying to convince Luke not to destroy Olympus. Billy. What have you done? Percy and Rachel are meant to be. Shoot him with this one. Next time. Giants. I'm the most dangerous thing in all Greek mythology. Titans. No I am. Amateurs. What was that? Punk. Percy Jackson. Amateurs. Things that people remember from The Lost Hero. The story. There isn't Percy. Percy Jackson movies exist. The books. I've never met this man in my life. Me when someone says they like the Percy Jackson movies. Okay, that's your opinion. To Tartarus with you, you foul mortal. You have disgraced the gods of Olympias and shall never walk this beautiful earth again. Me. Enjoying Percy Jackson books. Remembering the movies. Telling people it's okay to like the Percy Jackson movies. To Tartarus with you, you foul loathsome creature. Literally every sane person. Twilight. Harry Potter. Percy Jackson. How demigod use things. For hitting titans in the eye. For summoning the dead. For killing monsters and saving the world. My mom. What is that boy doing in the bathroom? He's been in there for an hour. Little me. Peter Johnson. Percy Jackson. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. Mr. D. They're the same picture. Regular cookies. Blue cookies. Teth. Or, his first words. The Percy Jackson movies were fantastic. Or, his last words. When you get Lucky Charms, and it has no marshmallows. Yeah. It's like high school without the musical. Perfection. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Percy Jackson and the Olympians and Heroes of Olympus fans. They're the same picture. Whenever someone picks on Leo Valdez. Error. Satan. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. The Percy Jackson fandom. They're the same picture. Fred Weasley deserved to die, I guess. And Leo Valdez deserved all his pain and suffering. The fandoms. Percy Jackson. Trying to have a peaceful life. Greek gods, quests, and new prophecies. Percy Jackson. Trying to have a peaceful life. How to deal with Rubik's Cube. Tries to solve the cube. Gives the cube to someone else. Smashes the cube. Burns the cube. Looks for help to solve the cube. Eats the cube. Now they are one and the same. Asks the cube to solve itself. Cries over the cube. Accepts the cube as it is. A pen isn't mightier than a sword. Pens do not do battle, nor swords poetry. Percy Jackson with Riptide. Jason Grace. Shoyo Hinata. Getting hit in the head all the time. Lying to Percy when he lost his memory. Nico. Riordan fans. Percy and Annabeth's ship name should be Seaweed Brain. He's seaweed and she's brain. I'm literally making memes about Greek mythology while learning about it in social studies. What the heck, Satan? Why am I in hell? I don't deserve this. I'm a good person. Okay, let me check your file. It says, Timph. 2 words. Ship's perishal. Do you want to hear another joke? No thanks, Hotler. Heroes of Olympus summary. Percy wanting blue food. Octavian being a bedface. Frank and Leo messing with each other. Annabeth being a genius. When Apollo starts a pandemic killing millions of people. How dare you ignore my awesome heroism. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Octavian. The devil himself. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. The fandom. They're the same picture. Magnus Chase. Will Solace. Nice brand LBT demigods that glow and heal people. In love with short dark-haired angry bilingual children of a scary god. The British when the tea starts speaking American. Leo Valdez when the ship starts speaking Idola. Minecraft players when the cave starts speaking witch. Rick Riordan books be like. Names got power. The Greek there is right. Names and images got power. You guys are getting power. Me, I'm going to finish that book today. Mom, it's 600 pages and you just bought it. Me, you underestimate my power. The Heroes of Olympus chapter titles. The Trials of Apollo chapter titles. Percy Jackson and the Olympians chapter titles. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard chapter titles. Billy, what have you done? I don't like Perkabeth. Next time, aim for the head. Annabeth. Percy, get over here and cooperate. Percy, deal with it. Ask to become immortal. Percy, someone sacrifices themselves for you. Percy, Curse of Achilles. Percy, Annabeth underwater kiss. Percy. How Rick Riordan portrays the do-it. How the internet portrays it. How I imagine it after reading the Kane Chronicles. I finally found it. After 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. Some edgeots ship perishal. Nien. Hey, you trying to sleep? Yes, now shut up. Leo Valdez never canonically wore suspenders of his own volition. Viria just made us think he did. POV, you take a nap and can't tell if it's a new day. Teacher, what's your name? Percy. Percy Jackson. Teacher, no, your real name. Percy. Ugh, fine, Persacius Jackson. Teacher, says dramatic line and jumps out window. Magic school gets destroyed. Main characters, later homo. Make the Percy Jackson movie accurate. Or, draw 25. Creators of the Percy Jackson movie. Bryant. Wait, there's a gun in rock paper scissors? Percy Jackson. Always has been. Jason. When he's undercover as an old man thanks to Hazel's mist magic. For all of you Greek mythology freaks out there, Cinderella is a daughter of Aphrodite. When the Hermes kid steals shoes from your cabin, but you're a Hades kid, so you send him to the underworld. A soul for a soul. Annabeth be like, you're a half-blood Percy. Gaia while she's watching Esperanza Valdez burn. I finally found it. After 15 years. The Scroll of Truth. Percy and Annabeth are dating. P.S. I regret nothing that I say. Nien. When Percy Jackson fans hear somebody learned about the series through the movies, people responding with, I advise you to read the books, because they are more accurate. People responding with, to Tartarus with you, you miserable mortal. You have disgraced the gods of Mount Olympus with your horrid acts of treachery. You will no longer be allowed to walk this beautiful fandom again with your filthy presence. Perkabuth. Nico D'Angelo. Can't choose. Percy Jackson the Lightning Thief movie. Ares. I've never met this man in my life. When you have the extreme ADHD and dyslexia, but neither of your parents aren't gods, so you can't go to Camp Half-Blood. Percy Jackson. Keeper of the Lost Cities. Me, really likes a character, and can't wait to see how they develop over the books. Rick Riordan, you know the rules. Say goodbye. Using the weirdly shaped pillow, because it's there for a reason. Not using it and almost dying. Carter. Annabeth anytime Percy says literally anything. I know that, Aquaboy. Aren't you tired of getting beat, Jackson? Percy Jackson is now filled with determination. I want to go to Half-Blood Camp. Percy Jackson fans. Literally my reaction. I wish all who ship Perchel, who like the Percy Jackson movies more than the books, and who think Octavian is decent, a very pleasant long fall into Tartarus. Billy, what have you done? The Percy Jackson movies were good. Aim for the head next time. Stop committing PDA, or draw 25. Percy and Annabeth. Teacher, okay class, today we'll talk about Greek mythology. Kids who played God of War. Kid who read Percy Jackson. I'm your god now. My Percy Jackson book I forgot to return to the library from middle school. Me being 18. Who would win? A spirit of vengeance who serves the god Hades, texture people in the underworld, and nourish the chimes of the wicked. A pen. Wow. Stars are really beautiful tonight. Yeah. You know who else is beautiful? Who? TikTok. Annabeth. Breaks up. I bet he's thinking about other women. Walker is going to be so good as Percy. The Percy Jackson movies are good. Read the books. Me, remembering Percy Jackson, Johnny Test, and my first anime ever, Sailor Moon. God, I miss them. If they make a comeback, I will cry happy tears. Kel Hara. Kel Octavian. The Percy Jackson fandom. Watching the Percy Jackson movies. Normal people. People who have read the books. Reasons for Percy Jackson quests. Aphrodite walked into a room full of boys. Poseidon made a bad joke. Hera felt like it. Zeus couldn't keep it in his pants. Apollo's haiku started a war. Turns into tree. Doesn't come back as nymph. Rachel Dare. Percy Jackson. Annabeth Chase. When someone says Luke Castellan was 100% evil. So you're telling me you're a professional Greek mythologist, and you haven't read Percy Jackson? Literally any women. Zeus, Hera. Sometimes life hits you on the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Frank Zank to Jason Grace, probably. Abomination. Lie. The Percy Jackson and Artemis foul move is a good. Falls in love with a daughter of Aphrodite. Leo, can I borrow some makeup, beauty queen? Percy, why do you need Ma? Never mind. What I doing with my time? Make memes about Percy Jackson or Heroes of Olympus. Read Percy Jackson or Heroes of Olympus. Read fanfic or memes about Percy Jackson or Heroes of Olympus. Perseus, explain this to me. Look, it was just an accident. An accident? Seriously, Jackson? So, Hermione, I'm guessing that you don't want me to explain this scene to Ronald, correct? Don't even think about it, Potter. Hard to swallow pills. The Delt in the burning maze. Fans in the background. No god no. Percy Jackson fans. Guy. Awkward. Me. Do not question us. Here at the Percy Jackson fandom, we ship one of the main characters with a brick. For all of you Greek mythology freaks out there, Aurora is a daughter of Hypnos. Percy Jackson, why did you shadow travel us here? Nico, to sleep. Nico D'Angelo. Me. Every other character in the series. What is the worst thing in the world? Disney. Bullies. Percy Jackson. Every time I reread the Harry Potter books. Potter, it's good to see you.